Hello, this is Om Prakash Yadav. Uh, Today I am going to start a Coriolis component of acceleration. Coriolis acceleration. So let us see what is the Coriolis acceleration and when the Coriolis acceleration will come. When the Coriolis acceleration will come. Okay. So what is the condition? So when a body is sliding over a rotating body, when a body is sliding over a rotating body, then that body are subjected to one more kind of acceleration other than radial and tangential acceleration, which is along the tangent, that is known as the Coriolis acceleration. So कोई एक बॉडी है, कोई एक लिंक है, रोटेट कर रहा है, दैट आर रोटेटिंग एंड ऑन दैट बॉडी देयर इज any slider or any body which can rotate, which can move or which can reciprocate along this link. So there is a slotted bar or there is a link, that link is rotating and that body, that slider can move along this rod, along this slotted bar. Then that slider is subjected to the Coriolis component of acceleration. Either the sliding is absent or the rotation is absent. Coriolis component of acceleration will be zero. Okay. So let us analyze. So for the analysis, I have taken this link OA. This is the link OA which is rotating about the center O. Slider is this B is the slider which is at a radius of small r. So at any particular time t, the slider is moving outward with an velocity of v and the link OA is rotating with an angular velocity omega. This link OA is rotating in this direction with the angular velocity omega. And the velocity of slider with respect to slotted bar is in this direction, that is v. And the radius of rotation at that time is a small r. Okay. Now this link is rotating. They are accelerating. I have taken each and everything variable. Velocity is changing, omega is changing. Okay. In some of the book they have taken velocity constant, omega constant. Then very simply, very easily that derivation can be derived. But that is not good thing. You have to go for general. So I have taken each and everything variable. Okay. So at any time t plus del t, means after the time del t, this link OA has rotated, has got the position this OA. Another OA, we can say the OA dash. This is the new position. In time del t, say that angle is del theta. Now the radius of rotation becomes r plus del r. And the velocity of the slider with respect to this slotted bar OA becomes v plus del v. Say the new position of the slider is b1. This b is the slider. Here again coinciding point is c. That c is on the bar OA, on the slotted bar OA, not on the slider. And this b is the slider. That is point b is on the slider. This b and the c is coinciding, but b is on the slider and this c is on the link OA. So this is the new position. Okay. So now I am going to analyze both the motion, that is along OA and a perpendicular to OA. So let us see. So perpendicular, this slider is also having the velocity perpendicular to this link OA. So velocity of point B perpendicular to link OA will be r omega. At a radius r, its angular velocity is omega. So this will be perpendicular to this link. So when they have got the new position, again that will be perpendicular to this link. So if this angle is del theta, that angle will be del theta. So what will be its velocity? Radius r plus del r into its angular velocity omega plus del omega. So omega plus del omega. So its velocity will be r plus del r into w plus del w. Now I am going to first analyze the motion parallel to OA, that is along OA. So along OA is the sliding. Motion. So sliding motion, that is motion along OA. So let us draw the velocity diagram. So this slider along OA is moving at that time moving in this direction with the velocity v. तो यहाँ से फिक्स है हमने इसी डायरेक्शन में v वेलोसिटी का एक वेक्टर ड्रॉ किया. So this is the initial velocity vector. Now final velocity vector is along this with velocity v plus del v. So parallel to this means at an angle of del theta कितना v plus del v. So this is what v plus del v. Look at here, this is the initial, this is the final. So how much this velocity is having the magnitude and the direction both. So in magnitude and the direction, how much velocity has changed? How to know it? Look at here, this is initial, this is final. So you know that this is the resultant, final. So if you add this with this vector, then you are getting this or not from the addition of vector concept. So first vector from the head of this, you draw the second vector, then you are getting the resultant. So this is what the resultant of final velocity means. What this BB1 is showing the change in velocity, magnitude and direction. So this BB1 is showing the change in magnitude and direction of the velocity vector. So this BB1 can be resolved into two components. So this Bx, say this point as x, and this x b1. Let us resolve this along OA and perpendicular to OA. So what we are getting? This bx and x b1. Bx and x b1. So bb1 can be resolved into two components. So one will be radial component. Radial component will be along OA. So along OA is what? This bx. Radial component bx and a tangential component that will be what? Perpendicular to this link OA. Perpendicular to this link OA. So that is what? X b1. Tangential component x b1. X b1. Acha, let us calculate. So radial component bx. Radial component bx is equal to acha. So resolve. So what will be component of this v plus del v along this? This angle is del theta. So v plus del v cos theta. From O to x will be v plus del v cos theta, but you want this, so you have to subtract this velocity v. So v plus del v cos del theta minus v. This del theta is very small, then cos del theta is equal to 1. Put it here 1. So v plus del v into 1 minus v. Okay, so this minus v plus v gone. So what you are getting? Del v. And what is its direction? Look at here, upward. This bx is what? Upward. Upward. So radial component bx is equal to del v, that is upward. Say this is the equation number 1. Now let us see the tangential component. So this x b1 perpendicular to OA. So this x b1 is the tangential component. So how to calculate? V, this is v plus del v. So here this is what? V plus del v cos theta. So here will be what? V plus del v cos del theta. So v plus del v sin del theta. Look at here, here cos, so here will be sin. So v plus del v sin del theta, sin del theta. So this del theta is very small, so sin del theta is equal to del theta. Put it here del theta. Expand it, so you are getting v into del theta plus del v del theta. So this is what the product of two very small quantity. So neglecting this, that is taking 0. So what we are getting? V into del theta. V into del theta, what is its direction? From x to b1 in this direction. So here I have shown the direction. This is magnitude, this is direction. So tangential component of this is v del v. That is what v del v. That is from here to here, from minus to positive flex axis. Okay. Now let us, I have analyzed the sliding motion, that is motion along OA. Now I am going to see the motion perpendicular to OA. Let us see motion perpendicular to OA. Motion perpendicular to OA. Motion perpendicular to OA. That is a rotational motion. That is what? Rotational motion. Rotational motion that is perpendicular to OA. That is what? Perpendicular to OA. So what is perpendicular to OA? So this is what the fixed point. So perpendicular to OA is this r omega, then this becomes what? This one, r plus del r, omega plus del omega. So this is what r omega. So this is what O, this is what r omega. So this is what B. This is velocity diagram. So this is r omega. Then in the new condition, this becomes what? This one in this direction. So that angle will be del theta. So this is in this direction. So this is what r plus del r into omega plus del omega. Omega plus del omega. Omega plus del omega. So look at here. This is the initial one. This is the final one. So what is the change of velocity vector? What is the change of velocity vector? So if you add this, then this will be the change of velocity vector. This is what B1. This is what B1. This is the B1 new position. So if you take first vector, then from the head you draw the another vector, you are getting this. So that is what the resultant vector. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? आपने इसमें इसको जोड़ा तो ये मिला. मतलब चेंज कितना? इतना था, इतना हो गया, तो चेंज कितना हुआ? इतना हुआ. So this BB1 is showing what? The change in velocity in magnitude and the direction perpendicular to OA. So due to motion perpendicular to OA. Now again this can be resolved into two component. Say this is y. So one is by and this another one is yb1. One is by and another is yb1. So this bb1 now can be resolved into two component. Radial component to yb1. So this radial component is yb1, yb1. This is the radial direction. This is the tangential direction. So this yb1 is the radial component and the tangential component is this by. Tangential component is by. Tangential component is by. Okay, now let us calculate. So this angle is what? Del theta. This angle is del theta. Del theta. Now come on. So this is r omega. From here to here only. This is r omega. R omega. So radial component bx is equal to, sorry, not bx, radial component yb1. Radial component, this yb1 is equal to what? Look at here. You know this angle is del theta, so component of this along this will be cos, then this will be sin. So this will be r plus del r into omega plus del omega into sin del theta. Into sin del theta. Okay, that will be yb1, that is what the radial component. If theta is very small, sin theta is equal to what? Theta. So sin del theta is equal to del theta. So can you write here del theta? Okay. Theta is very small, so sin del theta can be written as a del theta. Del theta. Okay. Let us expand first this one. So what will be this one? R omega plus r into del w plus omega into del r plus del r del w into del theta. So this is what the product of two very small quantity. So neglecting 0, now you multiply this. So what you are getting? This r omega into del theta plus r del omega del theta plus omega del r into del theta. Again, this is the product of two small quantity 0. This is the product of two small quantity 0. So how much you are getting? R omega into del theta. So you are getting radial component r omega del theta. yb1 is how much? R omega del theta. What is this direction? Downward. This will be here. So this change can be resolved into these two components. So what is its direction? Its direction is downward. So this is the equation number 3. This is the equation number third. Now you calculate this tangential component. Tangential component. So what is tangential component? This is what a by. This is by. So this will be what? By. So this OI minus OB. You know the OB. What will be this OI? So cos of this, cos del theta of this. So this is what? This cos del theta minus this r omega. Then you will get the by. So this small r plus del r omega plus del omega into cos del theta. That is what a component of this along this, that is OI. You want by, so subtract this OB, that is r omega. So minus r omega. Let us expand this. So what we are getting? This r omega plus r into del omega plus omega into del r plus del r into del omega. Look at here, this del theta is very small, so this cos del theta is equal to what? 1. If theta is very small, tending to 0, then cos theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus this r omega. Look at here, this is the product of two very small quantity. So 0. This minus r omega has gone. Plus r omega minus r omega has gone. So what we are getting? R into del omega plus omega into del r. You are getting this thing. So tangential component by is equal to this one. So what is the direction of by? In this direction. So direction of by is this one. Say this is the equation number 4. Equation number 4. So motion due to rotation and due to sliding, both you have analyzed. Now let us find out the resultant tangent, that is total tangential and the total radial velocity and their direction. Okay, so let us move. Now we are removing this part. So what are the total change in velocity of the slider in the radial direction? Total change in velocity of slider, that is absolute velocity with respect to fixed. Total change in velocity of the slider along OA, that is in radial direction. Along OA, that is what a radial direction. That is a radial direction. So what is the total in radial direction? So from first, so I think you have noted. So radial component, I have got del V. Let us take this sign convention, plus, minus. So from first you have got del V, that was upward. So upward means what? Plus del V. From the second radial component you have got downward. So minus r omega into del theta. So this thing you have got. Okay. So I am taking upward positive. Del V was upward, so I have taken plus. This r omega del theta was downward, so I have taken negative. So this is the total change in velocity. This is the total velocity of the slider, resultant velocity of the slider along the link OA, that is in radial direction. So what will be acceleration? What will be acceleration of the slider in radial direction? Change in velocity, but again time. Change in velocity divided by time. So that change was in our small time del t. Small time del t. So let us do this. So acceleration, radial acceleration of b absolute, or we can say with respect to things, that is all, is equal to what? What is change in velocity? This del v minus this r omega into del theta, this divided by del t, or this del v divided by del t minus r omega del theta divided by del t. You have got this. So this is what the radial acceleration of b. Okay. Now you take the limit. Take the limit. That is this del t is tending to 0. Take the limit. This del t is tending to 0. Then from the definition of differentiation, what we are getting? This dv bata k dt minus r omega, this d theta divided by dt. What is this d theta? So rate of change of what? Angle change for the length OA. That is what the angular velocity of length OA. So this d theta upon dt will be what? Angular velocity omega. So you are getting dv divided by d theta minus r omega square. Omega and omega square. So radial acceleration of b absolute, or we can say with respect to fixed, is this one. So your Coriolis is not along the radial direction. That is not along radial direction. So now let us find out the total change in velocity of the slider perpendicular to OA. Perpendicular to OA, that is in tangential direction. That is in tangential direction. So let us find out in tangential direction. So what is the total value in tangential direction? First was v. So total change in velocity v into del theta. First one in tangential direction was v into del theta, that was here. So that direction I have taken positive. This direction is negative, but another tangential is again in the same direction. So that will be plus. How much is it? This is r into del omega plus omega into del r. So this is the total change in velocity in the tangential direction. Tangential direction. So what will be acceleration? Tangential acceleration of b, that is absolute. So change in velocity divided by time. So this is the change in velocity. So v into del theta plus r into del omega plus omega into del r divided by time del t, or we can say this v del theta divided by del t plus this r into del omega divided by del t plus omega del r divided by del t. So this is what the tangential acceleration of b. Now take the limit. This del t is tending to 0, that is in a very small time. So you are getting tangential acceleration of b. Tangential acceleration of b is equal to what? This v d theta divided by dt plus this r d del becomes d bata ki dt plus omega into dr divided by dt. Okay. Now let us see what is this. What is this d theta upon dt? This is what the omega. What is this d omega bata k dt? From the definition, this is the angular acceleration alpha. And what is this dr bata k dt? This is what? Rate of change of R is changing along that. So along this is what? Velocity V. So dr beta k dt will be velocity V. So if you put this here, so you are getting tangential acceleration of B is equal to V into omega plus R into alpha plus V into omega, or you will get tangential acceleration of B is equal to this R into alpha plus 2V omega. Okay. So this was the radial and this is what the tangential component of acceleration. So this is the total resultant radial acceleration of the slider and this is total resultant tangential acceleration of the slider. This is radial, this is tangential. This is complete. This is complete. Nothing I have left. This is all. This is what all. Okay, all. So a lot of numerical they are asking directly on this. So this both equations are very important. Very important. So these are the absolute. Absolute means what? With respect to fixed. So also you can write acceleration of B with respect to O. Acha, what will be acceleration? Suppose there is a point C on the slotted bar. Then what will be acceleration? Tangential acceleration of C with respect to A will be equal to what? R into alpha. From the physics you know R into alpha. So what will be acceleration of B with respect to C? Yeah, C with respect to B. So what will be tangential acceleration of B with respect to C? That is, you are sitting at the slotted bar and looking to the slider, or you are sitting at the slider and looking to the point C on the slotted bar. So ATBC will be equal to what? Acceleration of B minus tangential acceleration of C. C means what? Absolute, means with respect to fixed. So let us put this AT, BO and this one, this both. Let us put it both. Then what you are getting? So tangential acceleration of B with respect to C or C with respect to B, anything. So AT-BO, that is what? R into alpha plus 2V omega minus AT-CO, that will be what? R alpha. So this R alpha has gone. So what you are getting? 2V omega. So this tangential acceleration of B with respect to C is equal to what? 2V omega. You are aware about this R alpha, but together with R alpha you are getting 2V omega more. You are getting 2V omega more. So what is that more? तो जो ये more है, that is the Coriolis component of acceleration. So how you have got that more? When you are calculating tangential acceleration of B with respect to C or C with respect to B. So now perfectly I can define what is the Coriolis component of acceleration. So what is the Coriolis component of acceleration? So acceleration, this point B is on the slider and this point C is on the slotted bar. So Coriolis component of acceleration. So it is the tangential acceleration of point B with respect to C or C with respect to B. So it is the tangential acceleration of B with respect to C is known as the Coriolis component of acceleration. So tangential acceleration of slider with respect to any point on the slotted bar is known as the Coriolis component of acceleration, and its value is given by 2V omega. So omega is the angular velocity at that time and V is the velocity of slider with respect to slotted bar. V is the velocity of slider with respect to slotted bar. And omega is the angular velocity of that length. Okay, so that is the magnitude. Let us see direction of Coriolis component of acceleration. थोड़ा डायरेक्शन की बात करते हैं. What about the direction? So what I have direction taken, you will not get the same direction always. Direction may be anything. So I am going to give the general. So this is what the FCC, generally they are represented by FCC, Coriolis component of acceleration. So Coriolis component of acceleration FCC is equal to 2V omega. So this is the link OA rotating about this. Suppose there is a slider, what I have taken, they are rotating in that direction with angular velocity omega, and the slider is going upward with the velocity v. So what will be the velocity of Coriolis component of acceleration? You rotate the velocity vector by 90 degree in the direction of omega about their own center of rotation, about its center of rotation. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, ये आपका वेलोसिटी वेक्टर है, इसको ओमेगा के डायरेक्शन में 90 डिग्री यही इसी के अबाउट घुमा दीजिए, इसी के अबाउट, तो ये क्या हो गया आपका क्लॉकवाइज, इसको 90 डिग्री क्लॉकवाइज घुमा दीजिए, then this will be the direction of FCC. Then this will be the direction of FCC. Let us check. Suppose this is A, this is O, this is the slider is moving upward with the velocity v, but this is rotating in that direction. Then what will be the direction of FCC? आप velocity vector को उसी डायरेक्शन में घुमा दीजिए 90 डिग्री, काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज 90 डिग्री. So this will be the direction of FCC. So from this you can get, rotate the velocity vector by 90 degree about its own center in the direction of omega. That will be the direction of Coriolis component of acceleration. Coriolis component of acceleration. Okay. So, okay. Thank you very much.